Hello people, this is Ashu Kelly.
My name is Jonas Banjin.
My name is Rofo Chifu.
My name is Tanko Francois. I'm a cinematographer.
When the script was given to me, I was like, oh, this shit is very, very small, just contains about 11 pages or so. But damn, when we started shooting, it wasn't as easy as I thought. I acted the role of Efeti. Efeti is it's a little girl that was given out for marriage by her parents. This kind of early marriage thing, and trust me, she was maltreated, really, really maltreated. And for real, that's what happens in our real life, like today. These things do happen. I believe some people or some parents do not actually know about this, but this is just to teach our parents or our brothers and sisters that if you are not sure, if you're forced, if you're not ready, do not start, do not set foot in it.
I played the role of Tambe. Please, so I'm begging. I am not a real Tambe, but I only enter the character of Tambe.
I am the writer-director of the movie Walk. The movie Walk is a short movie that we are trying to depict the character Efeti, who is a small girl of about 15 years old, who was pushed into an early marriage by his father, actually, because the mother did not really approve of. But since in our society where the woman has no say, she couldn't actually stop the husband from sending their only child, daughter, into this early marriage. And from the very point where Efeti went into the marriage, she has always been maltreated by the husband, who is Tambe, being brutally beaten all the time, raped, and that builds up the background, or that builds up the hate in Efeti, right up to the point where Efeti had to walk away. She couldn't take it anymore. She just had to leave the house and walk back to the father's house.
When you fall out crying, you walk out now from the scene now, go where close, go you. You get my point? Make it real, make it real. Make it real.
Mr. Make it real.
The most interesting part of this movie, which I think makes the movie unique, is the fact that when Tambe actually finally went back to beg for forgiveness, he was actually forgiven by Efeti and the parents, but Efeti did not go back with him to his house. She stayed back and went to school. They had to put her back in school.
I happened to grab the opportunity to shoot work. I call it opportunities, not like I've not been shooting movies, but working with Maloko, the big director, for the first time was an opportunity I've been gunning to have. So I just want to say Cameroonians need to step up their game, think out of the box like Maloko did, and the sky is going to be our starting point.
Being the production manager of Walk wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. But however, it was fun though, because we had fun on set. I had to make sure everybody was okay, everybody was comfortable. And to put equipment together for such a movie, man, it's not easy. At times, the sound will have a problem, we'll need to go up, there will be power cut out, there will be no electricity, we need to look for a gen and so on. Considering the village where we were shooting, it was a huge challenge. And I just thank God, as a production manager and my team were able to manage that perfectly. It was an amazing It was a smooth shoot.
Walk is that movie that a lot of people should find interest to want to watch, because it talks about something which is very prominent in our society today, especially the African society and Cameroon in particular, and most especially within the rural areas. You know, so many parents these days, due to one problems or the other, may find themselves pushing their young children, especially the girl child, into early marriages, which is something we decry in Walk the movie. So I think this is a phenomenon that these days we believe that a girl child should have the same opportunities, the same advantages as a male child, and by blocking or putting a stepping stone on their dreams, their career, by pushing them into forceful and early marriages, is something we definitely do decry. And the movie Walks takes you through this very wonderful adventure where the little girl Efeti, who was forced into marriage to this very useless and arrogant village hero Tambe, and got her maltreated in a way that I think no parent would want to have their children or their child indulge into such kind of practices or activities. So I think Walk tells that story, and believe me, this is a must-watch movie. And as the acting coach, I think I gave it my best to thrill my actors to get into the character, which is something you must watch.